Hey guys, Mike the Vike here, back for yet another update video. This week we got a lot of changes to things they added in last week, but we also got some cool new things to look at. Now before we get started, don't forget to leave a like on the video, that helps the channel a lot, and I try to get these videos up as soon as possible. Okay, so last week they added in a new recoil system, and the main thing that I liked from it personally was that tap firing was now usable. So when I tap fire at the barrel, it's going to hit that darn barrel very nicely. However, something that people were very upset about was how full auto was happening, particularly with this whole aim cone thing. The way they made the recoil is they basically have a circle, and your bullet is going to hit somewhere within that circle. So the thing people didn't like is that you can't really control where the bullets are going to go in full auto. Sure, you can control the recoil, but because of the aim cone, you know what I mean. So what they've done now is they made it so that the aim cone, instead of the bullet landing anywhere in it, the bullets favor the center. And you'll see what I mean here in a moment. Okay, so hopefully you can tell from that, but there are many more bullets in the center than on the outside of the target. So I think that this part of the recoil is good. I'm happy with that because it was too random before. Now this change will affect any of the full auto guns as well as the semi-auto rifle. They also increased the horizontal recoil on the AK. I think this is a very nice change because it didn't have much recoil at all. So you can see even crouched, there's a bit of stuff happening there. I think that players that wanted to use full auto are definitely going to be happy about this change. But honestly, I'm happy either way because the main thing was the tap firing for me. The next thing they changed is they kind of did the same thing with Buckshot on the shotguns. So what I mean by that is, once again, the pellets will favor the center of the aim cone. So when I fire here, yes, they're all spread around, but there is a focus in the middle of that aim cone. So I'll try it on this side now. And you could just kind of tell that there's clearly a few in there. Like you could see, I would have gotten, if there was a guy standing there, 1, 2, 3, we would have got 6 pellets, maybe 7 on him instead of everywhere else randomly. Now let's go ahead and try the shotgun at a further distance. So this is a pretty fair, distance here. And you will see that actually even at that distance, you're still getting a few pellets potentially on target. I would say maybe 4 hits here. And that means this thing is actually somewhat lethal at a distance. Of course, maybe not a fully kitted guy, but if that's a naked standing there, you might be in luck. So pretty much, give the shotgun a try. It should be good at killing nakeds even at a distance. And hopefully if you were upset about last week's recoil changes, give it another shot. Of course, keep in mind that these changes are kind of experimental, right? So they're responding to feedback and making changes based off of that feedback. So if you don't like something, you should voice your opinion on the Reddit or something like that. Let the devs know why you're upset and give your reasoning. Okay, so there's been a problem in Rust for quite a long time where it was very easy for, a really messed up person to get someone's IP address from the voice chat in the game. Basically, if you were in the distance of that person's voice range, you could get the IP. And of course, this resulted in some bad things. People would DDoS attack before a raid, and it was very unfortunate. Now, this has been a problem for probably low-key 2 years, but finally they have fixed this problem. So maybe if you're in a big clan and you got DDoSed all the time, hopefully that won't happen anymore. Next up, they did a little bit of texture optimization, mostly doing with anisotropic filtering. Basically, they made it so that if you turn it off, it's actually off, and apparently they optimized it a little bit. Moral of the story is you might be getting better FPS this wipe. They now made the lights on the drop box glow in the dark, which is going to be cool at nighttime. Last week, there was a bit of a problem with the drop box. When you put stone or anything in there and then went away, it auto-submitted the materials. This could be troublesome. So now they made it so you have to click the submit button, which is good. They also fixed a bit of a bug where if you tried to aim down sights while equipping your gun, the view model would freak out. This is now fixed. No matter what you do, there's going to be a delay and then a nice little zoom in. So no problem there. They also changed a lot of the melee sounds. Here's a hatchet. Here's an ice pick on an ore. They kind of just added like a higher pitch sound to the whole thing. A lot of people are saying it sounds bad. It sounds a little bit dainty, if that's the right word. Like it feels like I'm hitting it with like a toothpick or something, you know? But I might be wrong. That might just be me. Oh, this poor guy. This poor guy's freaking out right now. He's like, bruh, what's happening to that ore? Poor guy. He's losing his mind. Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. Okay. I'm invisible, by the way. They also reduced the cost for the 12 gauge slush. Slush? They also reduced the cost for the buckshot. Oh my god. They also reduced the cost for the slugs. They're now half price, so that's good. It looks like they're making really good progress on the rocket site monument. They're working on a checkpoint, as you can see. The factory itself is looking better and better. And it sounds like they're just getting to a really high level of polish, which is great. Overall, I can't wait to see this new monument. I'm pretty darn certain it better be in the July update, because it's been a long time now. This next one is super exciting. They're experimenting with view model clothing tests. Basically, now if you have like a jacket on, your view model will actually show you wearing a jacket. People have wanted this for like decades, okay? My only thing is, right now it looks a little bit strange. I would say the clothing looks like it doesn't have any thickness to it. It looks like kind of just a texture. That might just be me though, maybe I'm crazy. But either way, I'm just super pumped that they're adding this into the game. Okay guys, so that's actually everything for this week. Main thing they changed is the recoil, and I have no problem with that. You know, I'm totally down for improving, you know, core gameplay features. That's fine with me. Don't forget to subscribe. I do these videos every single week, and we got base tours and all that jazz. With that said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.